Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl B-Marshe. Welcome back to my channel. And this is my review for Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 3, Episode 3. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If this is your first time here, then welcome. If this is your second or third time here, girl, why haven't you subscribed yet? Or, sir, why haven't you subscribed yet? Okay, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, all right, and hit that like button so that the algorithm know and let me know that you like the girl and you want to keep watching the girl's videos. Okay, yeah, I am having a very okay day today. I had got up really early. I need to take this hair down, but I have to wait until it gets closer to my vacation. I am going on vacation and I will be vlogging that vacation, so hope you guys want to see that vlogging. It'll be my 29th birthday and I'm going to Vegas for the very first time. I have never been. And I will probably doing an unpacking video hopefully next week. Hopefully stuff get here sooner than I think it is, so hopefully next week I will do an unpacking video of the items I bought for my vacation. But other than that, let's get into the video because that's what you came here for. All right, so we see Tisha, she's with the male and they're basically catching up. They haven't been friends for quite some time now, so it's kind of fun to watch them talk about stuff. Tisha basically tells her about her and Marcel's new venture in business. They have this new, I think it's a champagne, if I remember correctly. It's called Chocolate in a Bottle. It's their new champagne, it's their new adventure. So they'll be promoting that and basically introducing it to the Houston market early because they are hosting the Houston Smoke events down here. And that will also give them opportunity to look for new locations for Blacks. They want to open a Black in Houston. That's pretty great. I hope they do so that way I can go visit and tell you guys what I think. I do not smoke cigars, but I will definitely like to go to a lounge and drink some cocktails and eat some hot wings. She talks about her and Marcel needing more romance in their marriage, and Melanie basically gives her advice about, you know, this makes sure you guys are always hitting your goals and whatever the case may be, because she found out very late in her marriage that her and Martel were not on the same page when it came to goals. She was doing way more sacrificing than he was doing. And we kind of got a glimpse of that from last week when we see that he didn't even take the time to get his builder's license. Like I said, Martel, go get your license, sir. I'm pretty sure it's not that difficult. It will help you out in the long run. All right, let's go over to Martel since we're talking about him. And he's at his mom's house putting away shark away. And yes, that stuff stinks. It smells like mothballs. We put some shark away around our house too because I saw a snake. And baby, that stuff stank, all right? So I get when he was saying this stuff smells bad. The mom and him are talking. He says that Melody mom wants to talk to him. She didn't understand why she wanted to talk to him. She was like, it needs to be all positive. And you know, he was smart. She was disrespecting me. Boy, nobody was disrespecting you, okay? She did not get on in your face. She just was like, she didn't want to talk about it right now. But he does go and talk to her later on in the episode. Him and mom really didn't talk too much about anything. I mean, it wasn't that much in that scene. Let's go over to Marceau. And Marceau is talking to Jalen. Jalen is Kimmy's son, and he runs Black for Marceau. He is the general manager for Black. I had said this when they hired Jalen, and so did Tisha. I am going to give Tisha some credit. She had told Marceau that Jalen needed like somebody over him to help train him because they needed someone who was experienced in the actual restaurant business than giving him that big a position, and he didn't have any experience. Now Jalen told him when he hired him that he didn't have any experience, but he was like, don't worry, we'll give you on the floor training or whatever the case may be. And according to Jalen, they did not do that. Basically, they blame Jalen when things don't go their way and things are going bad at the restaurant, at the smoke shop, or whatever they call it. I guess it's a bar, well, a lounge. And they blame him for it, and he feels like he needs help. He needs training, and he really asked for training. And he finally just says, I need help. Can you hire somebody who has experience in this as an assistant? That way they can help me so I can understand how to run this business. And finally, Marceau agreed. Tisha said this from the beginning. I don't really think that they should hire an assistant. They should hire a general manager and make Jalen the assistant until he understands how to run the business. You can't throw him into the wolves and and start blaming him about the fact that things are going wrong. Well, you kind of put somebody who wasn't experienced in that position. That was on you. This is a new business. Yes, it's been 5 months and he's been doing an okay job, but obviously he's not doing that great if he's now saying that he needs help and you didn't give him the help he wanted. So I think he set him up for failure. But hey, that's my opinion. Hopefully it works out and he gives him the training he needs. But I think next week he's going to say, I think he's going to quit. I really do think he's going to quit. Let's go over to Martell and his meeting with Vanessa. That's Melody's mom. And she just feels like Martell, all these M's, Jesus Christ. Martell, she feels like Martell just disrespected her. He went on the internet telling the whole world that she didn't let him see his kids, and that wasn't even the case. And she's like, look, you talk to me in such a disrespectful way that Melody would never do that to your mother. And we have seen that. Melody doesn't really talk down on his mom. Like, I don't know what she said in his past social media posts that she did. I wasn't really paying attention, but we have never seen her do this on camera and talk bad about her. She always just says her mother-in-law and she goes about the business. Like, why do you talk to me crazy? And she just wants them to basically regrow their relationship so that way they can have this better friendship, familyship, this better family for the kids, because it's all about the kids. We got to pull our BS to the side so we can help raise these children. These children do not deserve to live in dysfunction, and we all do agree. They talk a little bit about the relationship, and of course, you know, Martell cannot take the blame, the fact that his marriage fell apart because Martell is a hoe. I mean, he just cannot take it. He can't say it's all him. He got to say Melody has some hand in that too. But sir, it all is because you's a hoe. You got somebody else pregnant. All this happened. Just say, yeah, I stepped out my marriage. Things didn't work. We pretended to things were fine, and hey, it happened. So we just need to move on and try to rebuild from what we have broken. All right, let's move on. Let's meet the new couple. Her husband name is Louis, and we already met Tiffany last week. Louis is a nice man, a very big man. Big as in tall, not big as in him. He's a big man, but he's not like that. But he's nice looking. I would date him. They had 2 sons, a 14-year-old and a 15-year-old, each one from previous marriages. She had a son and he had a son as well. So they are a blended family. They're celebrating their 1-year anniversary very soon. So they are still very much newlyweds. And she's really excited about attending Destiny's party that Melanie invited her to. And we'll see how that goes in a few minutes. We see Tisha arriving in Houston, and Marcel is not with her. He had some issues with Black. Not with Black. He had some issue with the bottle. Apparently, for their new champagne, they had put the labels on incorrectly, so he had to go fix that. And so he'll be out the next day. She checks in with him, and she tells him that she wants them to have some romance time. And he's like, okay, cool, we can have sex. And she's like, that is not... Sex and romance do not equal, sex don't equal romance, okay? And he was like, well, you know, I was thinking, you know, having a candlelight dinner and rose petals and all this, but we can skip all that and just go to the sex. Like, it's all gonna end in sex. Yeah, but us women like to be romanced. We like to be pampered. We like for you to love on us. Sometimes we just want you just to be there and, you know, give us a little attention before we give you the sex. Because, honey, the sex is way better when you get some romance in it, okay? She opens up a lot more when there's romance involved. Okay, so let's go over to Destiny's B-Day brunch. Everybody's arriving. Everybody except Tisha, because, you know, Tisha's in Houston. And Melody shows up, you know, looking fabulous. Destiny tells her while they're all sitting down and a whole bunch of other Destiny's friends, and she says that she was having a bad day the other day, but she didn't call Melody. And Melody's starting to question whether or not they are actually real friends, because this is the second time that something happened and you didn't reach out for her to have some type of friendship, to get some type of, you know, loving and help me through this. It's time. I didn't question it at first, but I'm starting to think that maybe Destiny doesn't feel like Mel is that close of a friend to her. Maybe she's more of a associate. I don't know, but I can get why Mel feels some type of way. Kimmy shows up as well, and Kimmy is sitting down with the girls, and Destiny finally tells Kimmy that they are divorced, her and whatever that man's name is. I can't even think of it. So they're divorced. And she's like, oh my God, are you serious? I mean, that's so sad. Like, you know, you have a newborn. And yeah, it's terrible, but they're divorced. And so it is what it is. You know, Destiny kind of gives it the vibe like, yeah, I've already gone over this. Why everybody's shocked about it? I'm like, okay, this is another day of the week for me. So it's weird how she did it, but I can understand. You don't want everybody in your business. Tiffany shows up. You know, Mel introduces everybody. Kimmy let us know that she actually didn't meet her before. I guess with their kids. But she does remember her because of her wedding. Her wedding was in the newspapers. It was all over social media, apparently. It was all over television. They got married at the stadium, the new baseball stadium, and it was a surprise wedding to Tiffany's husband. So he did not know anything about this wedding. It was a surprise wedding. I have never heard of that before, but okay, girl. Surprise wedding. I guess she did it in the stadium because of COVID. So big wedding. Apparently it was really beautiful, I guess. They didn't show any pictures of it. I wish it did so I can kind of see what it was like. But anywho, like I said, that Kimmy and Tiffany talk about the fact they know each other over the kids, and their sons used to play football together. I think Tiffany's son stopped playing football. He wants to play baseball now. But she brings the fact that Monster was vaping in the bathroom. And, you know, Kimmy was kind of like, first of all, one, in her confessional, one, you're talking about a child's business. Like, why are you bringing my child's business into your business? And two, why am I hearing this from you and not my husband? So that also is a double strike, not only for Tiffany, but also for Maurice, since he is not really telling Kimmy anything was going on with Monster, I guess, when it comes to like school. And she already feels like he's not including her in the parenting styles of Monster. Okay, let's move on. So they're all sitting down, and Destiny lets us know that Jalen has a little crush on her. Yes, honey, she was flipping her hair when they were talking about, you know, Jalen. She was like, and Kim's like, hold up, Alpha. No. It doesn't matter if he got a crush on you. You married. This was before she knew that they were divorced. And Destiny's like, yeah, but what if I wasn't married? And she's like, it doesn't matter because you is. And that's when Tiffany pipes up and was like, oh, you was married? And she was like, yes. And she's like, oh, now I finally remember where I knew you from. She kept saying that she remembered she met Destiny before, but she couldn't remember when she met Destiny. She said she met Destiny at Melanie's house, but it was before that. It was an event that I guess her husband was getting an award for, and he won the award apparently. And she told Destiny at Melanie's house when she met her again that day, she's like, oh, I love what you had on yesterday. And she's like, oh, that wasn't me. And they were like, what? Are you sure? You know, Melanie and Kim was like, oh, maybe that was his business partner. Maybe you got them confused. And she was like, I don't think so. I could have sworn that was him and he was with another woman. And Destiny was like, Hoppa, who this woman? Okay, who is you to come in here telling all these people's my business? I don't know you. Okay, honey, I don't know you at all. So Destiny politely got up and she walked to the bathroom. I mean, that's the best way to walk to for not slapping somebody. If you don't want to have confrontation, you might just want to just walk off. But yeah, honey, that was how it went. That was the episode, child. So I hope you guys liked the review. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I shall see you in the next review.